Practice, what is up? That's because it's hot outside. Stuff like that happens. Was that live? Are we live? Oh, brother.
Right, take a look at this picture that was sent in by one of our viewers here. Hope's doing. Remember when he was doing that? Oh.
Nog steeds een aanvoer vanuit het noordwesten, lage temperaturen en daarbij ook flink wat regen. En fuck, dat wilde ik helemaal niet zeggen. Sorry.
Now today we had a big contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees over coastal parts of eastern England with cloudy skies, but in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair Pwllgwyn, Gellgogedech Llantysilio Gogogoch, the temperature got to 21 Celsius, that's 70 in Fahrenheit.
Electric Avenue, another one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
But you hear it at every wedding, so it's super popular, don't you?
Electric Avenue at the weddings?
Oh, here we go.
I don't think this was planned.
It was not planned.
We got a DJ here at CBS this morning.
I don't hear this at weddings.
I've never heard it at a wedding either. I don't know
Isn't
what
there
wedding
like a
you're
group
going to.
dance to this song?
No.
Hey, how's the weather looking, Lindsay?
Maybe I should talk about something that I actually
love
know.
this woman.
So,
Oh yeah, you're thinking of the electric slide.
Electric slide. It's 60 degrees outside right now. And we're looking at rain chances that are going to be increasing for the upcoming weekend. Dry conditions occurring right now.
Northern Iowa comes back to win it in dramatic fashion. Last Saturday, the Panthers didn't look very good against Iowa State, but the Panthers come back, get a big home win today. We'll have highlights of that for you tonight at 10. Jody, it's been kind of a crazy day out here at Jack Trice Stadium. Presidential candidates roaming around like we needed more craziness out here with all the tailgating and all the spirit there is out here. There was even more excitement with Donald Trump running around firing people left and right. But it's the Cy-Hawk game. I guess anything goes.
And also some other big names there I saw on Facebook just a minute ago. Fred Hoiberg is in the house.
Fred Hoiberg is still the mayor of Ames, no doubt about it.
No chance that this guy's contract
4 years from now? Well, what a power move. After Goodell makes another $150 million? Great, fantastic. With a win.
Well, okay. What else do you do, my friend? How are you going to get him out? He's got to get the other owners.
You hire someone to murder him.
No, okay.
It's not that, he's a rich guy.
No,
it's not that complicated.
Well, he's probably got a pretty good life insurance policy.
Kimberly and Jorge Rodriguez were wed beneath the waves beside a 2.5-metre statue of Jesus. The bride and groom sealed their union with a kiss after removing their scuba mouthpieces.
I'm sorry, that's too good. And now here's Mike.
I know somebody that looks just like that.
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. I have weather to talk about.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Thanks, Terrell.
Crime spree, and the cops are so busy. They are looking for bad guys. They've released this police sketch. Here's the suspect. He's armed and dangerous. If you see him, call the tip line. Turn him in. Oh.
It's a race she's been preparing for weeks, as Denise and I can tell you, because we've heard a lot about it. But she joins us live with more on her preparation and the Big Damn Bridge 100.
Weeks, we're talking months for these 100 miles, guys. You know, I've learned a lot of really interesting stuff.
All right, we apologize for that.
Man, has she been training? It's altered her voice. She's been training so hard.
We'll get back with Don in just a moment.
She had a monster with her.
As we noted, the fire alarm is going off even as we speak because we are not daunted here. We are journalists, and we keep it on. And I need to see that piece that Cal just did. Yeah. Because I think Cal Ripken is one of the baddest students that ever stood on the face of the earth.
Definitely
and I would like to hear more from
Definitely never broken.
Yeah.
We're not
concerned.
We should probably leave the building, though. This is
That one will
We'll be
last
sure and put it on Facebook and Twitter, whatever's going on here.
I follow Vance's lead. If he stays,
I think our bikes will pick up. Can you hear us out there?
My life is in your hands.
That's our broadcast for now. Boy, are we glad to get out of here.
This is one of my favorite features about it. Take a look. If you press down pretty hard, oh, there we go. And I broke the phone in the store. Of course that happens. Ha ha ha. Let's see if I can get it this time. Nope, I failed. Obviously, I'm not very good at working the iPhone 6s, so hopefully I'll have a little more practice done, and you guys can check back with me. All right, one more time. Nope, it's not working.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong phone. Whoops, I'm on the wrong phone.
Okay.
Wait, I'm on the wrong phone.
Oh,
we gotta go now.
Whoa, she says she's on the wrong one.
That was it. I just did it. That was an iPhone 6, so no wonder it didn't work. Fail.
Yeah. I got nothing else.
Oh, man, it all went down, man. I stayed right next door, man, from the thing that happened, man, the barbecue, man. I was barbecuing, man. I seen some fire just come out the window, man. The window busted out, man. Only thing I think first, man, make sure them ribs is right. And I ran in and got my family, man. Brung everybody out safely, man. I carry everybody out myself, man. You know what I mean? And keep this PG, everybody myself, man. I did that. Feel me?
You got kids and older people out, or just kids?
Yeah, I got my kids first. First day I got my kids, and I thought about my ribs. Like, I ain't gonna let my ribs burn and stuff, because I take pride in what I do, man. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was hungry, man. I was like, man, put them ribs on there, man. Some hot links and stuff, man. We got it going and stuff, but I looked over, man. The fire was bursting out, man. I was like, man, this is crazy, man. Real crazy, man. Let me get my kids up out this situation, man. That's all I know. You feel me? And I'm from the Bay Area, man. You know I'm located in the Bay Area, you feel me, out here now, but yeah, I'm from the Bay, man. They call me West Oakland, man, you know. But I'm gonna keep things going, man, keep going, you know. But it was frantic, man. It was real serious out there, man. It was real serious, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna enjoy this barbecue, though, man. Have a good night, man. Hopefully they put us in a motel, man, you know what I mean? Because I ain't trying to come out the pockets. They owe me for that one, you feel me?
Did you get any injuries yourself?
Did I get any injuries?
Yeah, you get.
Oh, no, I ain't get no injuries and stuff except for all the smoke in my lungs and stuff. I already had smoke in my lungs, so I'm all right.
Dance, because the camera's right here the whole time. Might as well not even dance. What do I do this for if they're just...
When on space missions, astronauts get used to eating freeze-dried foods, but today there's something fresh. Love it. Agriculture that's out of this world.
Gotta say, it seems like a better idea than eating food grown on Uranus. Let's take a look at the game of the night.
This is BBC News. I'm Carol Walker.
Andrew, are you excited for pre-kindergarten?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Are you going to miss your mom?
No.
No? Oh, don't cry. Are you? And you have a micro mini pony. Ooh. Look at you, how strong you are. What is your name? Oh! Okay.
It is by far not even close to being over yet.
That's true. Sinkholes. Oh, there we saw somebody just take a header off a bicycle. Oh, my goodness.
Not sure what he hit, but of course, that's one of the reasons why you shouldn't be walking in that water or riding in that water.
A sewer grate, yeah, a storm grate there. Again, the dangers of any form of transportation in this kind of weather is evident. It looks like he's going to be okay, but ouch.
Bring out our first model, Kelly. Oh, Kelly. Oh, my goodness, darling. Okay. Kelly? I'm sorry, I'm attached. I can't help Kelly. Okay. Just take off your shoes, sweetheart. All right, Kelly's wearing the faux fur. You okay, darling? Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Please exit carefully, darling. You okay? You're attached. You can't go. Oh my goodness. It's the shoe. The shoe. Oh, okay.
Millie's my favorite. Look how calm she is as well.
John Hancock, who joins us every Sunday morning, chairman of the Republican Party here in Missouri.
As a receiver, we just work on, running routes and getting our legs in preparation for camp. Mm-hmm. We do some agility drills. We do some sled work, some band work, just trying to get in shape. Working out, we do, the weight room thing too. So.
Good morning. You are are watching WJCL 22 Morning News at 4:30 on Monday, August 3rd. I'm Megan Schiller. Renee has the day off. As you can hear, we have a fire drill going on right now. You can hear that blaring in the background. We are safe in here. They're just trying to figure out how to turn it off, so bear with us.
Well, let's go live now to New York and to Michelle Meyer, who is Deputy Head of US Economics at Bank of America Merrill Lynch Global Research. Michelle, thanks for joining us. Growth of 2.3% in the second quarter was still pretty tepid, wasn't it? Fuck. OK, Michelle, I must apologise. I said a rude word. One of my leads fell out there. I do apologise for that. What about the comparison with last year?
Woo! Shit.
Look what happened to my feet, my goodness.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's a painful too.
Meaning we're going to add up to our rain. Hey, Reva, how's it going, girl? Hey. We're going to add up to our rain totals coming in right now.
Because everybody was sending out pictures of, be it Mount Amana, Mount Diablo, you name it. Everyone was obscured. Oh, my gosh, we're having an earthquake. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is a good one. All right.
That was a good one.
That was a big one.
That was a big one. 6:49 a.m.
6:49. That was a big one.
Especially this afternoon and again for tomorrow. What is that? Is that you, Brenda?
Yeah, I guess I was kind of...
You be careful over there.
I was covering my mouth because I was laughing at your super. I don't think the two things are related, but you know how we always tease what's coming ahead? Do you see that?
No. What am I looking at?
KGW's Nick Allard. Female Viagra. That's a walk-off.
You know, I've been hearing a lot about a movie out this weekend. NWA. I didn't know what NWA meant. So I went to my trusty weather dictionary, and it says that it means it's a nice morning, warmer, and it's Friday. That's what it says right there in the weather dictionary.
You are so down.
Yeah, so I guess it's going to be a good movie.
Easy, you would be proud. Okay.
Finally tonight, a brand new way of looking at some very old places. You can't get there now, you can see it.
Yeah, really nice HD kind of quality there.
All right, we'll see you back here tomorrow morning starting at 4:30. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good night.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
There's like 1,000 people, right? You just kind of set up right here?
Oh, yeah. Completely packed out.
You're getting photo bombed. So, anything else you guys wanted to say?
Oh, we're just glad to be here. Move to Denver. Actually, don't anybody move to Denver.
Yeah. More for us.
Yeah.
Did I have you say and spell your name already? I forget.
No, Luisa. Luisa.
Okay, and your last name?
Morgan. Morgan.
And you?
Hannah, Hannah, Madison, Madison.
Okay, I'm having a good Friday, so I refuse to talk about the Kardashians today. You are on your own, Amy. I can't do it. I've had enough Kardashians. I can't take any more Kardashian stories on this show.
Okay, well, we got to get it in now because you mentioned it, John. Kylie Jenner got a new... You come here, Jamie. Come here. So Kylie Jenner got a new
Let me ask you this, John.
Oh, he left.
Let me ask you this, John, because it'll kind of flow into the story and you don't have to talk about the Kardashians. How would you like it if your daughter named her pet John? How would you like that? That's exactly what Kylie Jenner did. She got a little gray, beautiful, fluffy rabbit and named it Bruce.
Oh,
I don't care. This family, I'm sick of this family.
But do you think
I can't take it anymore.
Is there something psychological behind this?
It's a non-story. It's a non-story. We're talking about this family every freaking day on this show. Nobody cares about this family anymore. I've had enough. It's Friday. I want to have a good Friday. I don't want to talk about the Kardashians. That's enough of these guys.
The sad part about it is that I agree with you.
Does anybody listen to the research? Nobody cares about the Kardashians anymore. Nobody cares.
People watch
we do it every day.
Breathe.
Watch the show.
Breathe, my love. Breathe. There, the news is out. Done. Over. Have a great weekend.
I think it's Friday for him.
His head looks like a tomato right now.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about him. It's enough of these guys.
I'm sorry, Jenny, that you had to witness this. Sorry.
And both frontrunners overshadowed by...
Say it.
These nuts. I'm sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
For details,
You didn't have to sing it, Mo.
That's how you're supposed to say it.
These nuts. These nuts. These nuts. These nuts. These nuts.
These nuts. These nuts.
These nuts.
These nuts.
These nuts.
These nuts. These nuts.
These nuts. These nuts. These nuts. These nuts. These nuts.
What? D's nuts. First name is D's, last name Nuts.
Somebody actually filled out paperwork to run for president under the name D's Nuts.
Have you heard about candidate D's Nuts?
Yes, independent candidate D's Nuts. He's polling at 9%.
D's nuts. There are about 500 random contenders out there, and it may seem like a joke, but some people have taken Mr. Nuts seriously.
Candidate named D's Nuts.
Oh, no.
Really? A candidate registered as an independent from Iowa has the legal name of D's Nuts.
No.
Almost 1 in 10 voters in North Carolina say they prefer D's Nuts.
That's right. 1 in 10 support D's Nuts for president.
D's Nuts, and a recent poll in North Carolina actually had him polling at about 9%.
You are kidding me.
This actually looks like a D's Nuts third-party challenge might be able to swing the election a little bit.
Is he talented and skilled? He may save the United States from whatever crisis we're in.
D's Nuts might be our savior.
That's it.
Vote Nuts. Thank you. Okay.
Vote for D's Nuts.
Or not.
A Texas high school student who made news bringing a homemade cock to school is now suing the school district for $15 million.
Now, do you have the pepper scale on your menus? I want the 5 pepper gangbang today.
Play against the big boys, a team like the Carolina Panthers, a team that can really line up and say, hey, you know what? We're going to come right here. And right here, right in your mouth.
Yeah, you guys talk about him taking contact tonight, and he's actually 1 week ahead of schedule from when he had back surgery on his herniated disc. He was supposed to come back in 8 weeks.
The refugee crisis, unfortunately, is one of those issues that's in America today that's it's dropped in just like many other issues. We think it's all calm. It's like dry ice in a bucket of water. Sorry.
So now I'm going to take my peaches and I'm just going to lay.
Which is great that they're canned, by the way.
Here.
You can do this any time of the year.
You can do this.
I
do it in the summer, and I put fresh strawberries in here too. Oh, what a good idea!
Right?
Make Kool-Aid?
That's another. I'm going to try this.
Do I do what?
Make Kool-Aid.
No, I don't make Kool-Aid.
Kristen Hardy has been following what viewers had to say. Today we want to recognize our veterans, men and women in service. We created the hashtag, thank you for your... Shit, okay. Well, we apologize for that. We'll get back to that in a little bit.
And this is a club very much... Oh, God, what is wrong with me today? Here at the Camp Nou, the reigning champion.
Thank you very much, Reshmin. Even got to see her practice there.
Look who's here, Blue Santa. What did you think about today?
Oh my God, the last 2 days were fucking...
Now explain this outfit.
What?
Explain this outfit.
The last 2 games were amazing.
All right. So you can see everyone's having a really good time here tonight.
A man in Washington, D.C. is the victim of a twerking assault. It happened at a gas station. He was waiting in line to pay when one woman twerked up against him. The other woman then groped him. The word twerk was added to the Oxford Dictionary in 2013. Twerking is a type of dancing in which an individual, usually a female, dances in a sexually provocative manner with thrusting hip movements.
Where's that store? Huh? That convenience store? I gotta make a purchase.
What ticks me off about this cup, Adam, is that there's nothing in it. Oh, geez, there was something in it. Okay, there was something in it.
Mysigt.
Kan du testa den på mig, eller?
Ah, shit vad roligt. Här, hoppa upp då.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
Jimmy.
I'm
I'm not going
embarrassed.
to do that. No.
Wait.
Stop that.
I'm so sorry.
God.
Okay, back to you
Someone
guys
get
in the
him
studio.
out of there. Someone escort him out of the zoo.
I
Please.
can help.
Come after you. Jimmy, the guy's been working on that for 3 hours.
That was a beautiful giraffe.
Time for sport now with Ken Sutcliffe. Got caught out, didn't I?
Oh, you got caught out. Well done, though.
4, 5, 6, 7. This is so close to my face. How's my pimples?
Valamennyi háztartásban legyen széles sávú internet, Cunyi Névertalan Judit államtitkár szerint.
Better drainage could be on its way in Gulfport. I'll have the details.
Two high schoolers from Pascagoula will be competing in Miss Mississippi Teen USA this weekend. Coming up on News 25, hear from the two ladies who say they're not your typical pageant girls.
All right, thanks so much for joining us here tonight.
Kanji?
Joe, places like Bass Pro, Beale Street, Graceland, and even the Liberty Bowl make Memphis great.
Teresa Hamlin of Glendale is what you'd call a nature lover. Happily married. Obviously the wrong video.
Florida, Alabama, and now Auburn all needing a new coach. Uh-oh, here it comes. Knew that was going to happen. What do I do with that? We're going to be back.
Join us tonight at 10 for some important ways to keep your car safe from code grabbers. Let's do some traffic now.
So take us inside your digs. I mean, this is not your typical tent setup. I mean,
Are y'all ready?
Oh!
Come on
this
in,
is
come
like
on
we're
in,
on
come in,
Cribs
come on
right
in.
now.
I have my TV right here. I have my ice chest with my food in it. I have my table. I have my electricity.
You got some Wi-Fi in here?
I ain't got no Wi-Fi. I'm trying to get some out here.
Next step. All right. You got Eduardo. You got your friend here, Eduardo.
Eduardo, yes.
Keeping you company. Okay, and you've also got a bed here.
I got a bed.
The man's got to sleep.
Man's got to sleep and he got to sleep comfortable.
Give me a little rap about Black Friday.
Yo, check it out. I hope you like the price because they very, very nice. I'm doing what I do. I'm trying to get a TV just for you. Ooh, $149 for a 49-inch. I hope you like the TV because I like it too. Ooh, there we go.
Yes!
Just a few feet away from the wall that collapsed.
One this month and one in the next month. The Hearts fans obviously delighted that they have avoided the threat of liquid.
Shannon and Mike, crowds were energized for Donald Trump. Meanwhile, and police blocked this intersection outside of the center as well as other streets as crowds let out.
Da će igrati Vranješ i evo Muđa je ipak doživio tu povredu. Kako sada stvari stoje, još nemamo informacija da li će on biti spreman za tu drugu utakmicu u Dublinu, ali kako god, tu je Ognjen Vranješ, tu je igrač koji svakako može postaviti dobre stvari u igri Bosne i Hercegovine i u toj utakmici u Dublinu.
Da, putuješ u Irsku, evo Irci ti već jednu pjesmu ovdje slažu. Reci s kakvim izgledima po tvome dojmu putuješ tamo, kolike su šanse BiH, jesu li ispod 50% obzirom na taj irski pogodak u Zenici?
Ovaj irski pogodak je svakako kompromitovao igru Bosne i Hercegovine, odnosno njene želje da pokaže u toj drugoj utakmici ono što zna, svakako psihološki da će to uticati na igru Bosne i Hercegovine u ovoj utakmici, ali evo vidite, nažalost ne mogu nastaviti.
We're not expecting a huge fluctuation in your temperatures throughout the afternoon.
Let's have a look at your morning commute, and we've got a couple of issues on the go this morning as we take... Okay, this is my phone, not my clicker. Okay, sorry, that just happened. Okay, serious. How did that happen? Has that ever happened to you before, Russ? Sorry, guys.
Last night, that sun was going down and you have that gradation, you know. It's just so beautiful going from the dark all the way to the orange. It's like, oh, so nice. I think we have that right now, too.
Yeah.
The opposite.
No, I agree. And being over 50 helps, too.
Oh, the temperatures. Gets better when you're 60.
62, right?
Getting kind of
65,
warm in here, too.
Wow. Jeez, oh man. Let's pull up the map, please. I'm going up to the roof where I'm wanted. 58 will be the high for today. It's going to be sunny and bright. It's going to be nice everywhere but in the studio.
I thought we were doing a traffic cam. I'm sorry. Well, gang, there's the overall look at the southeast. Southeast of my dome, just right there. We're going to back it up about 6 graphics. Let's start afresh. Time is 5:15. Well, this is really setting the tone really high here this morning. Here's what we were also alluding to before the previous break. Time to Scare is back again. Here, we're... No, you're not helping either. Diamond Lakes Community Center, that's the place you need to be here. Around 5 to 7 o'clock, we're going to continue to see warm temps. This is about all I'm going to get to. This is a really cool graphic, though. Look at the witch's brew behind that graphic. Scarecast.
I mean, Jim, the more I think about your face when we came back.
Sorry, you'd think you'd have a professional ready to go here. Sometimes, if you've been with us long enough.
My stomach hurts.
We got congestion. It is just a very big hot mess sometimes this morning.
Who's going to win this battle of the lumberjacks? That's comes up next. I'm putting my money on Clayton.
Brett Morse, he's a dairy farmer, and this is his farm that we're on, and hey, all right, this early in the morning. Hey, we got to make cattle.
That's right.
We got to make some beef. Of course, LeBron bringing a lot of success to Cleveland, but just not enough.
Not quite
Not quite enough success.
In the 90s, I thought, lots of fun tweets. So we'll start with D, who says, in the 90s, I thought that computers were much easier to use. Remember the green flashing, in the dial-up
Oh,
zone?
yeah, sure do. And thought nothing will ever be as cool as crystal meth.
Pepsi.
Okay, well, I'm a witness here. What I seen was a horrible, tragic situation. The guy was coming down, and I guess the police was trying to do a stop point. The man said, no, not today, and they began to race behind each other like cats and dogs. The police officer got behind the man, and the police car just twisted around like a tornado, girl, and the Lord just shook it up, and the man just got injured. His head went to one side, and his body went to the other side, and girl, he hit the pole, and now the result is this police officer don't know if his life is going to continue to make it, or he going to just tap out. Lord be with this young man. He need a blessing. I was actually going to buy me a piece of burger from Burger King, and I just stopped right in the middle because my hunger just went away. Because when I seen that accident, girl, I just began to be nosy, and I just had to just understand that somebody was experiencing this difficulty moment that was just not, ma'am, I just cannot bear to continue to talk.
Okay. Nope. Yes, please. Okay.
On May 17. But police say the investigation into who shot who and how many of the 9, if any.
People in Antioch acting like they never seen fire before. Come on, fam, my hot box is thicker than the smoke will ever be.
Story this morning. Now here's Charlotte with more on the situation in Greece.
Ed Miliband's too good for this fucking country, to be honest.
No, you can't swear on daytime television.
He shot 17 over, missing the cuts with a 40 over next.
Actually holding up.
Thanks. Yeah, my way.
Op het programma alleen artiesten die spektakel combineren met humor. Sorry, het is grappig. En die komen zowel uit België als uit het buitenland. Zoals Gelderschutter.
So in Luton, for example, more than half of pupils speak English as an additional language. Here in Peterborough, it's 39%. But in central Bedfordshire, the figure is much, much lower. Just 5%.
Well, Tom may have been disappearing in his report there. I'm very pleased to say he's reappeared in the studio.
Now, in the past few weeks, the SPCA has been receiving calls. Sorry about that. Hi. Have a nice day. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Will they trade it? What has the departure of David West done to the team's plans? Oh, gotta like that on live TV, huh? The Pacemates enjoying some free airtime. Boy, where was I? Wow.
New NBA rules, this is no longer a foul. Oh, that's no longer a foul. We learned that tonight in the Golden State game. Thank you, Jeff. Actually, you should have come down and hacked me a little harder. You should have taken a saw and sawed off my arm. That is still not a foul. That's allowed. Yeah, it's not a foul anymore. Not a lot of calls and a lot of hacking going on, and frankly, in the first quarter, Golden State could have gotten away with this. Hey, LeBron, you want to get to the basket? No way. But let's face it, folks, after the first quarter, it was all about the Cavs and their shooting performance. And did you know that J.R. Smith and Shumpert made 4 more shots than I did in tonight's game? This is what they were playing with tonight. This is what they were playing with tonight. Not basketballs, but bricks.
Where are you in Morris?
I'm in the back of my tractor trailer.
Yeah, and where is how close to Interstate 80 are you?
Just about half a mile.
South of Interstate 80?
Just south of it, yeah.
Okay, it looks like that circulation, that tornado is between Morris and Seneca. And is it raining heavily around you now?
Yeah, and the wind's blowing really heavily, like it's a blast from Howard Stern's asshole.
Oh. Had to have one of those, didn't you?
I'm concerned about Ryan back in his truck. What should he do right now?
Right now, Ryan, are you near a building that you could get into?
He lost the phone. Okay,
Ryan said he was in the back of his truck. Now listen, not to be crude, but are we to take away from this that Bradley Cooper is now dating Sepp Blatter's sloppy second?
It's exactly what we're to take away from this. But you know, most guys would be good with this. This could be sloppy 15ths and they'd take it.
Give us a little bit of the premise here. You're basically teaching these high school seniors how to get into a little bit of trouble, or how to do things without getting into trouble, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry, I just woke up like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, you were sleeping?
Hell yeah. Dude, it's like 6 o'clock over here.
It's very early.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we appreciate
It's very early, and I'm very tired. You know the Warriors won the fucking championships last night.
Okay, we gotta go.
I just said the F word.
You're right, good. Thank you. We're gonna go now. Okay, back to me. Back over here there. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. I'm really tan.
What? Oh, you can put the stuff in. He's gonna check your shot. Oh, okay.
Tonight, we continue our week-long series with Class 3A. Wait for me on the prompter there. Sorry.
All right, I think we had a little technical issue there. Pretty obvious.
Eyewitness News starts right now. And good evening. Our top story tonight. We are Bushnell Park went pink today for the Susan Komen of Connecticut annual Race for the Cure, and what a cancer survivor is saying tonight about the amazing event. And a manhunt continues in New York after 2 convicted murderers escaped. The latest on that is coming up. Now to a 5 Cares event, an overwhelming show of support as thousands take part in the Susan Komen Connecticut Race for the Cure in Bushnell Park this morning. The annual event helping those battling breast cancer and celebrating survivors. Channel 3's Eyewitness News reporter Sajata Jan has that story. And we're going now right to Hartford, and Roger Susannon is live in Hartford, where they just had a big event in Hartford. Roger, you're talking violence.
This shouldn't happen to anyone. The whole thing that we have been talking about is whether this is terrorism or not. And I think it is terrorism. By any stretch of the imagination, you can understand that people are upset, but you know, we're going to continue to talk about that.
The president himself said he's angry today. Right. And local leaders said they are angry, too, that violence like this can't happen in a church. But everyone I've spoken to as well has also talked about healing.
Yeah. I just think it's really sad that when we have 9 people who've lost their lives.
We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break
And
so we can have a
deal with something like this. But I think it's important, too, that people see the ignorance with it.
An unnerving sight today at a London Gay Pride celebration, an ISIS flag among a sea of rainbow colors. CNN International Simon editor spotted the flag and was able to snap these pictures. Joining me on the phone from London is CNN's International Lucy Paul.
This man, quite distinctive from the rest of the crowd, he was dressed in black and white, whereas everyone else was brightly colored, as you can see from the photos. This man dressed in black and white was waving what appears to be a very bad mimicry, but a clear attempt to mimic the ISIS flag, the black and white flag with the distinctive lettering. I mean, if you look at the flag closely, it's clearly not Arabic. In fact, it looks like it could be gobbledygook.
Well, this issue was on our show last night, and now we could be one step closer. Hello.
He's standing in front of the net with about 8 inches of his shaft in his hand.
Susie, I was from Philly, but they got rid of me, so I'm going with the Giants.
Well, let's see, if the Giants win, they're in first. If the Eagles win, they're in first.
I'm Stu Mills in Carlton Place with a story about a one-eyed...
The Butler County school system pushed all media requests to Superintendent Scott Howard today regarding the students, bus drivers, and teachers.
Paris train hero Spencer Stone is home from the hospital after surviving a brutal stabbing in a bar fight. Details on his remarkable recovery next.
The comeback kids are at it again. We'll show you as we continue on TBS.
Dang.
Boom, motherfucking.
A Stanford wide receiver making a jaw-dropping catch that you're about to see. And we're not going to show it to you, actually, right now. How's that for a tease, huh?
And still at large, Providence police continue the hunt for the third suspect in the pawn shop armed robbery. Here's his picture. NBC 10 can tell you that his name is coming up later on.
All right, let's turn over to the Weather Center here, okay? Because Churchy was saying she sounds like a broken record this morning, but honestly, I feel like if it's a broken record, this is like the best song ever.
Play that song. You got it, Daddy. I like calling you Daddy.
Well, thank you. I can like it.
Just to start reading a new weather term this morning.
It's nippy.
It is nippy out.
Not nipply.
A giant inflatable pumpkin. Oh my God.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Through a busy intersection that's 25 feet tall, 350 pounds in all. Can you imagine?
Where's the horseless headsman that goes with it?
We do want to take a look and show you what is happening, at least as we top some of our weather headlines now. Yeah, just point. Yep.
You talk, I point.
All right, fog burns off. We go afternoon sunshine, Friday showers. You see? Gorgeous weekend.
Anything you can tell me about yourself?
Yeah, I'm still the age of 20 years old. I smoke pot, and I live in America.
And you smoke pot?
All day, every day.
So you're saying you might have hacked the director of the CIA while you were high?
Probably.
So it's very bad. It's very bad down here.
And I did ask you, I mean, when we were talking, when I first met you, and we first met here in this unfortunate way, I said, did you grab anything when you walked out the door?
I didn't grab nothing but 2 Tortino's pizza out of the refrigerator and my doggy, and we left.
Barbara, health officials are trying to make that easier for all of us.
Let's take a look at it.
So if they get scared, if he feels threatened at all, they'll shoot out a spray, and it can shoot about 10.
That's the last time you're coming on the show.
It's just
water. The last time.
Get this guy out of here. Central Indiana had a couple of showers.
Oh, no.
I told you not to throw it. Can you see that? See that right there?
Oh, boy.
That is a hole
Get the duct tape
in the wall.
Don't stretch it
Hey, Ray,
anymore.
come behind here.
Hey, yeah.
Let's talk about
no,
this.
No.
Let's talk about this.
The more you play with it, the worse it's going to get.
Oh, my.
Listen to that.
He lost the microphone.
He lost his mic down the tuba. Are you kidding me?
That's not a tuba, by the way.
Oh, what is it?
It's a sousaphone.
Oh, a sousaphone.
Did he get it out?
It looked like
it's
a tuba
stuck
at
in the
first.
valve
Oh,
someplace.
no.
Uh-oh, boy, are you going to get yelled at?
He's going to have to buy that guy a new instrument. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Victory!
His last best bullet. I'm going to probably stretch that a little bit.
Still videotape. Still call it video, though.
There's also something called a healthcare proxy, and what you do with that is you could appoint an individual to make medical decisions.
We want to see if you still got the arm. You played quarterback in high school. That was a long time ago.
It's been over 20 years. I'll give it a shot.
Out. We got Jay Glazer over on the other side. Can you hit him?
Nice.
Oh! Screen. Well, we know he's still got strength in the arm.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, that's our fault because we should have got somebody taller than 5'2".
You're a Mets fan, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. I'm so happy for New York, man. Dennis Haskins, I'm an actor. I was on this show.
You were on the show. Familiar face here.
Well, I was a principal. You know, saved by the bell. Hey, can we just say go Mets? Congratulations, you earned it. I'm happy for you. Happy for the whole city of New York. Hey, Scott Stanford, come on.
Mr. Belding giving the Mets a thumb of approval there.
Michigan coming up with a crucial stop, and they were able to run out the clock. People are spilling out of Michigan Stadium into the streets of Ann Arbor celebrating as the Paul Bunyan Trophy is back in Ann Arbor for the first time since 2012. We'll have a lot more for you from Ann Arbor coming up tonight in the 11 o'clock sportscast, Eric.
Actually, Jamal, that was our mistake. Actually, Michigan was about to punt the ball with 10 seconds left in the game, and a botched snap cost them the game, and Michigan State returned it. The Spartans actually end up winning in the end. That was our mistake. We thought we'd seen the game was over.
Who's got the edge roll? I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry I did that.
Oh, laugh this hard. Are we on TV? 15-0 at home this year. Who do you like in this game?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong?
Do you think Snowden's actions were worth that risk?
Well, you know, to say that he couldn't harm somebody, you know, with what he did, like he could, absolutely he could have. But I think to cast him out, to make him invalid in society, simply because he has scissors for hands, I mean, that's so strange because, I mean, people didn't get scared until he started sculpting shrubs into dinosaur shapes and whatnot.
All right, well, now Snowden's living in Russia. Chris Zapp tweeted this. Dear Edward Snowden, what do you make of the massive Russian misinformation campaign going on? Listen, some people say it's hypocritical that Snowden has asylum in Russia. Russia has a lot of human rights violations.
Well, yeah, casting him out is just completely wrong. We're treating him like an animal, like somebody who should be quarantined and put away. Just because he was created on top of a mountain by Vincent Price and incomplete with scissors for hands and no heart, Edward Scissorhands is a complete hero to me.
But what about the choice that he made to live in a country like Russia?
I mean, where else is he going to go? You know, we cast him out. Like, we got scared when he poked a hole in a waterbed with his scissor finger. Like, that was just unreasonable of us.
Well, John, I appreciate you giving us your opinion. Thank you.
No, thanks.
The Mets are gonna win. They're gonna beat the Royals. I don't think they're gonna lose. They might lose one game, but that's about it.
And I think it's gonna be a few more days till sunshine brings light to your neighborhood. For now, the clouds continue on their roll, but don't blame me. I'm just the weatherman. Weatherman, forecasting the weather up here alone.
Amazon is now worth more than the nation's biggest retailer. The online store is currently valued at $264 billion. At last check, Walmart was valued at $234 billion.
You know why? Because they sell sex toys, and Walmart can't or won't sell sex toys. Amazon does. A friend of mine works in the warehouse. He says they sell a ton of them.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you how it is.
They're trying to eat breakfast.
Well, yeah, but nobody else will tell you this, but that's the reason.
Okay.
The fireworks will be detonated. Get out of here! Shut the fuck up.
I regularly speak to clients about illness and pass the knowledge on to other clients as well.
C. Butler, KCAL 9 News.
So the dog is still in quarantine at Hamilton Animal Services. They are waiting for direction from police to act any further. But according to police, this is now a coroner's case. So far, no crime uncovered here. Back to you.
Interesting developments. Thank you. Lisa Hefner reporting live.
And it's likely one of those international cities might... Stop! You scared the shit out of me.
We're working here, man. How you doing?
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Okay. Back to you.
Los Algodones, looking at a 45-minute delay. Give yourself some extra time as you're headed out this morning. What the fuck is happening? And we will be right back after this. It is 6:22 this morning.
Fell foul of a Department of Agriculture investigation.
Soy pura mexicana, nacida en esta tierra, mi México querido, qué linda es mi bandera.
Now watch me whip, kill it. Now watch me nay nay. Okay. Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay. Why me do it? Now watch me whip.
So if you do go to Chipotle and get yourself a nice big burrito, you can sit outside on the deck and enjoy yourself. And if you're outdoors in the fresh outdoors, people won't know if you're struggling at all.
No, you're done. Sports is next. You're done.
I know. They
You're
won't
done.
know.
Over. You're done.
What are we up to with Benteke? What can we expect from him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, what's that
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
So apparently he has a method. I was talking about this weekend where he dips the hot dog in water to dissolve the bread a bit.
You have to wonder if there is a similar event for low-carb eaters. So there's no bun. You're just
downing hot dogs?
Eating the wieners left and right just alone.
Well, there's a comparison.
Do you know how this fire started?
Yes, I do. It was because of my cousin. And I don't want to mention no names.
Your cousin?
Yes.
And you say you think your cousin started this. Do you know how or why?
He's mad because he can't get with me. I'm married to my husband, and it's a long story. Just to make it short, yeah.
Well, expect some company. I'm sorry, the sprinklers just came on.
But don't turn the AC or fan directly on your pet. That can actually dehydrate, I can't say that right now.
In the past 5 days, we've learned more than we've ever known before. We know that it's got the 5 moons. We've learned about Churon. We know that it's got ice caps on it.
The iconic toy store featured in the 1988 hit Big is closing. FAO Schwartz has been at the Fifth Avenue location in New York City for almost 3 decades.
What do 55 young chefs, do when they win the 2015 Healthy Lunchtime Challenge? They go to the White House. WENY Washington correspondent Kelly Meyer, sorry about that camera shot.
President Hendrik, do you feel that if Russia is not halted in its ambitions towards Ukraine, that your country could be next?
Tell the shut up. Get my name right.
We'll be back after the break. I was getting excited about the pool and kind of blanked out for a second. We'll see in a minute.
Taylor Swift in town, and I know what you're thinking. Mike, I knew you were trouble when you walked in, Mr. Weatherman. Well, hey, guess what? I got some good news. It might make you fearless. The good news, this rain keeps cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. Hey, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear? Well, I can't promise you that. Why you gotta be so mean? But then again, give me a little bit of time to explain here, and I'll let you know if it's gonna rain forever or if the concert's gonna go down in flames. It'll be a great night to dress up like hipsters and make fun of our exes. Hey, haters, you can leave some hate. Just shake, shake, shake all that rain off and go right back to dancing like you're 22.
Бывают разные такие, ну, все равно люди миролюбивы, бывает поругаются даже в момент там каких-то несогласовок, но очень благожелательно относятся с терпением, что эмоциональный такой взрыв получился, но это все сглаживается, что одесситы очень благожелательные, терпеливые и настроены миролюбиво.
Yeah, still a lot of questions to be answered here, Jake, but Jake, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, guys. There was just somebody that was peeling out here right in front of the house, and I wanted to get out of the way.
What you need to know, kind of for the rest of the day, if you're heading out in the next little bit. Oh my goodness. All right, our brand new set, and we've already got a little bit of a casualty.
They both threw punches aimed very squarely at each other during their speeches. Sorry, we have a bit of an issue here. You may want to come back to me. Thank you.
Una spaccata. Scusa, a chi? Lisa? Scusate. Sono fatta male. Oh. Lisa?
Lisa?
Sono fatta male. Ti sei fatta male davvero? Sì. Davvero? Sì. Che è successo? Davvero sei fatta male? Sì, mi sono fatta male, scusa.
And this is a bigger picture of it here.
Investigators tracked him down in Leominster. There we go.
It's a common problem for libraries, people taking their magazines.
Oh, and yeah, in Tennessee, one particular magazine is a hot item. Take a look. No, it's not a men's magazine. It's what? Crotchet World?
Crochet World.
Crotchet World? It's so foreign to me, I can't even say the word.
It's
What
so
is
coveted,
that? What is that? I don't even know what that word means. Crochet. What is that?
You know, like knitting.
I'm confused.
Okay, let's go for a little walk. Here we go. I'm gonna let you guys go.
No. You cocksucker. Get up. Come on.
Kidding.
Not happening.
All right, let's switch. Oh,
Okay, that's what?
We'll
Did we just show that?
enjoy your corn?